Many times we can find God in the midst of a disaster.
Hey, this is the porch.
Crystal and her family grew up in Franklin.
Actually, I was sitting here with Kayla, my friend Kayla. We were sitting on this porch when the weather started getting bad. The girls were out there in the yard getting hail and putting it in cups. And I made them come in because it started raining too bad.
She was in her childhood home when everything changed Saturday.
Right here, actually right there against that wall, lighting a candle. I actually found the candle yesterday and hadn't even broke.
And this is the front door?
Yes, this is the front door.
And the side of the house?
I slammed this door shut when I saw that truck coming. I saw the wind moving it, and I slammed the door shut and everybody ran.
The storm rolled in quickly and things got scary.
The roof just come off and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't make it in there. So I hit the bathroom with everyone else, and it was all of us piled up in this small bathroom right here.
But after the skies cleared, the blessings this family can see are what the storm left in its wake.
Mom's cross wall.
Oh,
right
God,
there.
get underneath.
This is pretty much the only wall still standing. There's one.
Yeah, it's really something.
Another wall that she has stickers on it, says faith and hope with 1 Corinthians 13:13
Want me to help
verse
you
on
out?
there. I feel like that shows me even more that it was nothing but the grace of God that was with us that day, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be alive. I'm still not questioning him, but I am still in disbelief that we're here.
Bibles and crosses go untouched in a fire that destroyed a West Virginia church. The Coal City Fire Department said they made the discoveries on Sunday while searching through the rubble at Freedom Ministries Church in Grandview. On Facebook, the fire department wrote, "Picture this, a building so hot that at one point in time firefighters had to back out. In your mind, everything should be burned, ashes. Not a single Bible was burned and not a single cross was harmed. Not a single firefighter was hurt." The department did not say if there's another explanation. No injuries were reported.
But first, a fire heavily damages a Bryan home late this morning. Good evening, I'm Amanda Kenny.
And I'm Matthew LeBlanc. It happened around 11:30 in the 900 block of McAshan Street in Bryan. That's northeast of Sue Haswell Park on the Bryan Parkway. Neighbors called the Bryan Fire Department reporting that part of the house was on fire.
Bryan firefighters are still investigating the cause, and there were no injuries. KAG's HD News reporter Monica Castro says she was with the family today, and she says they're devastated.
Looking at the damage, her heart hurts to see her home partially damaged by a small fire.
I'm trying to hold together as best I can because I don't want to cry on camera. But the next couple of weeks are going to be kind of hard. Next couple of days are going to be hard because we don't know what we need to do, what has to be done.
Sherilyn Richards was at work when the fire sparked.
We got a call from dispatch that a neighbor called it in, unknown if anybody was at the house.
I'm very fortunate, and I'm also fortunate that it was not the whole house, it was just parts of the house. So I'm fortunate it was a one-bedroom, a hallway, the bathroom, part of the living room, and the attic.
The Bryan Fire Department Chief Battalion says small flames were shooting out this window when they arrived.
When we made entry, they found that a whole room was on fire. The fire was put out within 10 minutes.
The kids' bedroom received the most fire damage.
My daughter's going back to school in a couple of weeks, and she has almost nothing. Almost all of her clothes and her shoes, her beds, the beds are gone.
And while the Richards family has lost a lot, they haven't lost faith.
If there's anybody out here that believes in prayer, pray for us. We're going to be okay, and we know it. This is an obstacle we have to go through. But we're going to be okay.
Well, take a look at this. This adds to her faith. This photo that Bryan firefighters took inside the home, you can see it's a bookshelf with the books burned and damaged.
However, the one book that remains in good condition is the Bible. She says she's taking it as a sign that God has her back and will help the family through this.
Well, tonight, Memphis police are looking for a driver who caused a fiery crash on Highway 385. Despite the flames and fears, though, many are describing what happened next as a miracle.
They sure are. Last night, we told you about an MPD K-9 officer and Good Samaritans who worked to free a trapped driver before the car exploded and left the scene unscathed. WREG Shay Arthur spent the afternoon talking to Memphis police about the rescue. She's live from Regional 1 tonight. Shay, everyone is talking about the Bible that was found in the car untouched.
Oh, Richard, that's right. So many people have been talking about this story. I'm sure you've seen it. It really is quite incredible. So many people in this community just moved by what happened. That driver was brought right here to the hospital. Thankfully, I'm told he is going to be okay. And while many people are saying this rescue was an act of God, today I spoke with the Memphis Police Association president who says these kind of situations are the dangerous situations that officers have to face every day. A Bible, basically untouched, is all that remained after this SUV exploded Sunday afternoon. The SUV is now a charred, mangled mess, but many are now saying this crash could have been much worse.
Because once he hit that pole, it just went up in flames.
Tonight, police tell us a second driver clipped the back of the SUV, sending it into a pole on Highway 385 in Ridgeway. That driver never stopped, but Eugene McNeil did, and so did other Good Samaritans. They tried to free the man inside, and they prayed.
Jesus, 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 the blood.
McNeil knew he had to work quick.
And so I grabbed them and tried to pull them out, but I couldn't. I was like, y'all need to help me. Somebody needs to help me.
Thankfully, K-9 officer Richard Morrow was there to help and jumped into action, helping to pull the man from the car moments before it exploded. Memphis Police Association President Mike Williams says this video shows the risks officers take every day that often don't get caught on camera.
You know, officers are given CPR, they're coming to the aid of individuals, they're running into burning buildings, pulling people out of buildings. They stand in between some of the most dangerous situations when it's pertaining to domestic violences.
McNeil said this time he also had some help from a higher power.
Because I know God had my back.
Really just an incredible story to be able to tell, and thankful that everyone involved is okay. Again, if you know anything about that second driver, you're asked to call the Memphis Police Department. Reporting live tonight in the Medical District, Shay Arthur, WREG News Channel 3.
News live at 5. Divine intervention, or is there a scientific explanation?
Yeah, that's what one town is questioning after a Bible was the only thing left following a car fire. Brianna Smith went looking for answers and joins us now. Brianna?
Well, Diane, charred with nothing left except the frame of a car until firefighters took a closer look, finding the good book among the rubble. Shards of glass, burned pieces, and tire marks. It's all that's left from this car fire on Friday in Gaffney.
Dispatch came in as a car fire threatening a structure.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Perched up on top of this car, hard to tell in this photo. It's a book, but not just any book.
They found a Bible inside the car.
A car where nothing else survived. The Lord's words were still there.
The outside of the Bible had some charge, but the inside was still, unburned.
But how?
That's pretty common. We see that a lot. There's many different theories of how that happens or why it happens.
One of those theories includes a little bit of science. The material that usually binds Bibles sometimes has a chemical that can keep it from burning quickly. And when the pages aren't open, it can save it from the flames. But others believe a higher power is protecting those sacred words.
It really is. It kind of makes you think and kind of gets, in your heart and makes you think about what's going on at the time.
Definitely makes you think.
I know. We tried desperately to track down the owner of that car today. She was at work, though, so we weren't able to get her.
Well, I have to ask, okay, so when you ask the firefighter about, does this happen a lot, and he says, yes, it does. Does it happen to other books, too, or is it mainly the Bible and the chemicals that are used to put Bibles together?
You know, when you Google it online, you find, like, whole libraries that are untouched sometimes. But this has a leather in it usually when you have a Bible. So that kind of plays into it. And, usually people don't care if another book is untouched.
So it might not be talked about.
It doesn't mean quite as much to them, right?
Right.
It's a very
It's
cool
just interesting.
Story. It is
Yeah,
indeed.
sure
All right, Brianna, thank you.
Well, guys, the tornadoes that ripped through Alabama in Lee County earlier this month caused devastation. They were calling these some of the most deadliest tornadoes, with 23 people killed and others injured in this as well. However, one particular home, it was a grandmother's prayer closet, actually survived the tornado. Now, the rest of the house was in fact destroyed, but her prayer closet, out of all the rooms in the house, stood standing. In fact, there are pictures of the prayer closet. I'm going to put those in the description. I'm going to put a link in the description down below for you guys can check out the slabs of the wall of the prayer closet that are still intact. I mean, what a true miracle. Everybody inside the home, in the home of the grandmother, were okay. They did in fact survive. There were some injuries, however, no deaths to report in that house. And that just goes to show you guys right there that when you pray, when you really seek after God and you pray for his protection, he will in fact answer, okay? He will take care of you. He will protect you from all of the storms, of anything that may try to come against you, even an F4 tornado like the ones that ripped through in Lee County. So it is amazing. That's where she went. That was her war room, guys. That was her prayer room, her prayer closet, and it is still standing. That tornado could not come across that room whatsoever. So truly an amazing miracle, guys. It really is. I mean, we know there's other destruction and everything like that, but I mean, God is faithful, and sometimes, you know, we get these remembrances, we get these reminders of how powerful and how truly amazing that he really is. So God bless this family, this grandmother and her entire family. It can't be hard, you know, it can't be easy rather, going through a tornado, something just so tumultuous like this. But thank God the prayer room survived. I mean, this is a symbol of faith, guys. This will lift people up. This will lift their spirits up in light of the devastation that ravaged through Lee County in Alabama. But guys, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the prayer room? It's still standing. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, I'll put the photos in the link below in the description. You guys can let me know what you think about that, guys. Please also give this video a like. Also share this video with your friends and family. And if you guys are new, just checking me out for the first time, please click that subscribe button, browse through, and check out some of the other great video content we have here for you at the channel. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will talk with you soon.